As the video clip just showed y'all, The Office is a TV show full of comedy, and this particular clip was of Jim messing with his coworker Dwight. And this is the theme I'm going to give you all about friendship. Because even though Dwight and Jim butt heads a lot, they do end up becoming friends in the workplace toward the end of the season. And there is many other examples of this in the show. Also Angela and Oscar, and Pam and Jim, which is also going to be another theme I'm going to talk about later. And also Michael's friends trying to be his friends with everyone instead of a boss, which I thought was a very interesting thing considering he's their boss, but he also is like a kid. I'm also going to talk about the theme of finding love, and this actually is involved a lot in this show considering it's a comedy that surprised me as I watched it the first time. The biggest example of this, one of the biggest examples of this is Jim and Pam. They start off as being best friends. She's dating this guy named Roy, but then as the seasons progress, after they both each have a boyfriend and girlfriend in different relationships, they end up getting married toward the end of the show as they realize they are in love. And another example of this is how Michael, throughout the seasons, tries to find love with first his boss, then his real estate agent, and then he finally meets this one girl named Holly who he falls in love with, who is in the HR department at his place, at his branch, but then she moves and he is heartbroken. And then the last example is Dwight and Angela, how they are two people that you would think never would date anyone, as weird as they are, is the nicest way to put it, but they end up falling in love with each other throughout the show. And I just thought that it's funny how a show full of comedy ends up having theme of finding love, as a lot of the workers in this Scranton branch of Thunder Mifflin try to find love. I'm going to talk about setting now. The setting of a workplace in a suburban area, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Now, of course, everyone knows someone that works in a place like Thunder Mifflin where you sit at a desk job. Except the setting is very interesting since their boss, Michael Scott, who everyone loves if they watch the show, almost acts like a kid. So it's a very interesting thing to see the boss act like a kid and also see Jim act like a kid at times to Dwight, and Dwight being this super serious guy. Just the whole atmosphere and setting of the workplace just gives me a very interesting view of this show, The Office does with a suburban branch of a big company. And I'm also going to talk about symbolism, as